What it do, my homies? Welcome to my kitchen, the place where I create food that is always a crowd pleaser. Now today, man, I'm so excited to show you. We are going to be making the ultimate air fryer pork belly, and we're serving that with McCain's crispy oven chips, and we're doing it all in the Philips air fryer. Now, when I got my air fryer, I was curious to try a whole bunch of different things, but one of the things that really captured my curiosity was a pork belly, because a pork belly, is one of my favorite things to eat, but crackling, getting it crispy, surely the air fryer would make the crispiest crackling when it comes to pork belly. And I tried it and it blew my mind, and I'm here to show you. Now, what's really important with your pork belly is that you get an evenly cut piece of pork belly, and also that you've got a good ratio between lean meat and fat. That is gonna make for a killer pork belly. And we're gonna make a little scoring on the back end, which is a little bit different. So you wanna go quite shallow, but you wanna cut it deep enough so that you can get some spices in there. So for my spice blend, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of fennel. Get into those incisions that we made. Flip it over. It's really important that you keep your skin as dry as possible. By getting it dry, you're gonna ensure that perfect crispy skin. All right, we're gonna grab a piece of tin foil that's big enough to kind of hold our pork belly. It's gonna catch all our juices. You're gonna fold it in half, like I've done, and then you're gonna kind of fold it in on the sides as well. Chuck that into our air fryer. Double XL air fryer, so fits in perfectly. All right, and just before we get it cooking, brush it with some white vinegar. This is gonna help in getting it extra dry, the skin. We're gonna cook it low and slow, so at 100 degrees, and we're gonna do this for 30 minutes. All right, so I thought as an additional side, we could make some Asian-inspired spinach. Wow, look at that, super dry. The vinegar really does help in getting it extra dry. Remove it, and now we're gonna brush it with some olive oil, and that's gonna help it get extra crispy. And then some salt. And in it goes. Now we're gonna double that temperature. Max it out at 200, and in it goes 40 minutes. It's gonna transform completely. This is the moment of truth. Oh, baby! Guys, air fryer. If you don't want one now, what planet are you from? Oh, look at that. Listen. That is perfection. Seeing the fries come out crispy and golden brown, that makes me happy. I've baked in here, I've roasted, I've reheated things, but that right there, man, I'd get an air fryer just to make pork belly. We're gonna let this rest a little. Now we're gonna make some fries. These are McCain's crispy oven chips, salt and pepper flavor. They're delicious. They got the skin on, which also I love, but also you get a lot of nutritional value from that. They are gluten-free, they are trans fat-free, they are good for you. You know what's another really cool thing about McCain when you buy McCain is that it's local. So you're supporting the local farmers, which is really cool. Pop it in, 200 degrees, 12 minutes. All that juice is still in there. Really nice and juicy. Finish it off. Some delicious toasted sesame seeds. And we are 3, 2, 1. Our beautiful chips are done. This is my type of food, man. Sprinkle of coarse salt over our pork. Yes, baby. A little bit of spring onion, a little bit of fresh chili. There's nothing to it. That right there, if you walk out to the table, there's no ways that your family or your friends aren't gonna be happy. This is a crowd pleaser. You need to get a Philips air fryer, and you need to get on these crispy oven chips from McCain. Whoa. Yeah, so good. And so hot right now, but so good. Lots of love from my house to yours. Happy cooking, everybody. Oh.